Hello everyone, good afternoon. So welcome to Coaching Think Talk. So today is June 12th and today we are celebrating as Filipinos, we are celebrating our Independence Day. So to every one of you, happy Independence Day. Okay, so I am Coach Cee from the Life Coach Philippines and this is Coaching for Actionable Motivation. This coaching conversation is for individuals who wants to have the motivation and to take action as they actively live their lives. And my mission as a coach is to empower and help women who don't have kids yet to find their courage to be independent, to live their dreams, achieve their dreams, and live their purpose. Okay, so thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by making a comment in the comment section below and letting us know where you are watching this from. Please do tag a friend and circulate this video so that we may reach more individuals who might be in need of what I am going to share with you today. So napakaganda po ng topic natin today, very relevant and related sa ating ipinagdidiwang ngayong araw ng kalayaan. Okay, so you may also give some shout-outs to people you want to greet and and reach out with some inspiring message. And if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay together with your inspiring message. Okay, I am streaming via Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. If you are new to this platform, okay, please do like, follow, and subscribe. Okay? Um, yeah, so binabati ko po kayo ng magandang maligayang araw ng um, kalayaan. So for those who will encounter me for the first time, for those who don't know me yet, I am Coach Cee Bercasio. My full name is Colleen Capino Bercasio. If you want to search me in Facebook group, so my profile name is my full name, Colleen Capino Bercasio. And I am a professional certified actively co-create life coach and also a mental health coach. Okay, so I am a master builder apprentice and under the Master Builders Apprenticeship Program of Master Coach A, and our mission as a group is to make your unstoppable dream come true. I am also the founder and creator of the Absolutely Worthy Coaching Community. It is a private Facebook group who uh, who aims uh, it is a safe space, okay, for you to thrive and stay alive as you actively live your life. So I am also a wife and have been married for more than a decade. We are a childless couple, and me and my husband share a loving home here in Parañaque City. And as a coach, okay, my mission is to empower women who don't have kids yet, women like me, okay, who don't have kids yet, to give birth in countless in other meaningful ways. Okay, so before we proceed with what I'm going to share with you today, so again, let's not forget our pack my bag moment. So let's be intentional, let's be deliberate in getting what we came here for. So these are your pack my bag moments. So these are your aha moments, powerful takeaways, keynotes, and those ideas that resonates with you. This is what these are, okay, these lessons or these takeaways are what makes your time spent here during this hour worthwhile. Okay, so these powerful message are not meant to be kept and hidden. They are meant to be shared so others can be blessed with that message as well. So we encourage you to share your Pack My Bag moments in your timeline, Facebook page, and Facebook group. So please put hashtag Pack My Bag moment and also to put context to it so others may know where you have learned it from. We also encourage you to put hashtag Coaching Think Talk. Okay, so for this afternoon, I will be sharing with you all about freedom. Okay, so aside from as we celebrate today our independence from an almost 400 years slavery or pananakop ng mga Kastila sa ating bansa, I would also like to ask you a question. What what are you celebrating today? Okay, what freedom are you celebrating today? What independence are you celebrating today? Today, June 12th, that coincides the date of our Independence Day from the um, ano bang English ng pananakop? Yan, sa pananakop sa atin ng mga Kastila. Ayan, so, yan. So, ano yung sineselebrate natin? Ano yung pinagdidiwang natin personally, okay? And on a personal note, ano yung pinagdidiwang natin ngayong araw ng kalayaan? Okay, so we have been celebrating our Independence Day uh, for more than 100 years. So we are already on our 123rd year of celebrating our Independence Day from an almost 400 years of um, slavery from the Spaniards, sa pananakop sa ating mga Spaniards. So today, what are you celebrating? What are you personally celebrating? Okay, what have enslaved you before? Okay, that now you are free from. Ano yung mga dating ah, nag ah, tali sa'yo? Dati feeling natin naka-cage tayo or hindi tayo free to do. Na now, today, at this moment, at this hour, at this day, we are already free to do. So if you can post your comments in the comments box, so I would love to hear your thoughts about what you are celebrating today as an independence from or an independence to do something in our life today. So, what freedom are you enjoying today? What are you now free to do that you aren't free to do before? So, yun. So, I would love to hear your comments. So, before that, I would like to greet, hello, Coach Nords from Benguet and Master Coach Hasmin. Thank you for joining me today. Okay. So, when we talk about freedom, um, okay, we have to consider two ways of how we can view freedom. Okay, it's the freedom from and it's the freedom to. Okay, so it's freedom from is that ano, ano yung mga dating nag-i-stop sa atin or pumipigil sa atin or ano yung mga dating nagkukulong sa atin. Okay, saan na tayo free ngayon doon? Ano na yung mga saan na tayo mga nakawala? So that's freedom from. On the other hand, freedom to is what are we now free to do? Ano na yung mga pwede nating gawin ngayon na hindi natin magawa before? So in that context, so ano yung kinalalagyan natin before na nakaalis na tayo? So what is the cage or saan kulungan tayo naroroon before na nakawala na tayo? And then ano na ngayon yung mga pwede nating gawin ngayon at nakawala na tayo doon sa kinakukulungan natin. Okay? So yun. So that's two ways of how we can view our freedom. It's actually magandang i-view yung freedom natin on the things that freedom to do the things that we can now do instead of looking at it as a freedom from kasi it's looking in the past, and sometimes it gives us triggers in our emotion, and may mga natitrigger dyan ng emotion of hurt, of pain. Ayan. So what are we now, instead of thinking more of the freedom from, let's think more of what we are now free to do. Okay. So just some definition of what freedom is. So freedom is the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. Okay, so nanggaling to kay Mr. Google tong definition na to. So, and it is, sabi nga niya, it is the power or right to act, speak, and think as one wants without hindrance and restraints. When I saw this definition, it came to my mind, diba? So if this is, it's something that we act, speak, and think without hindrance or restraint. So, para saan yung mga rules na meron tayo ngayon? Bakit ang daming rules? Especially, di ba, ngayong pandemic na to, ang dami nating protocols na kailangang sundin. Yung pagka-quarantine sa atin, yung pag-restrict sa atin ng paglabas, yung pag-restrict ng ilan lang ba yung allowed lumabas sa isang household, 'di ba? Before meron pa tayong mga quarantine pass niya. So, is that is it limiting? Are the rules limiting our freedom? So masasagot natin 'yan mamaya. Okay. So another definition is that freedom is the absence of subjugation to foreign dominance or despotic government. So, yung sineselebrate natin ngayon na Independence Day is from the slavery or sa pananakop sa atin ng Kastila. So, eto, more on this definition siya nag-fall. Okay. Pero, so what does really, for you, how do you define freedom? How do you define your freedom? Are the rules restricting you? Are the protocols, do you see the rules and the protocols that we have to follow as a cage that is limiting us in our freedom? Is it something that dominates us and restrict us and hinders us from doing the things that we want to do? Okay. On for me, kasi, okay, so having the rules and protocols are necessary. It gives, although yes, we have freedom, but it also give us guidance, okay, on the things that is that might, okay, the rules and the protocols are there to protect us. Okay. So they put it there to protect us, to protect our fellow countrymen, to protect others. Okay? It is there to protect something. It it depends on how we view it, but I view it as something that protect us and not necessarily to hinder freedom. Okay, so it depends on how we view the rules and the protocols. But then again, we will always have that freedom to decide or freedom to choose to if we want to follow the rules or not. Of course, there are consequences on in not following the rules or the protocols that the government has set, the family has set, the office has set, the school has set for us. So may consequences yon. But we are free to follow, to do the things that we want. So but yon, pero yun nga, may consequences yan. And we are not free to escape these consequences. There is this um, quote from Nelson Mandela that caught my eyes, that resonates with me. So, for to be free is not merely to cast off one's chain, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Okay, so to be free is not just to be uh, yun nga, sabi natin kanina, to be free, hindi lang siya yung ah, matangkad, as personally na tayo maging free. But also, it has to be something, it has to be in a way that we also respect. Okay? That we respect the freedom of others. So, having those rules, having those protocols enhances also the freedom, not just our freedom, but also the freedom that others have or that others can enjoy. Okay, it respects also their rights as human. It respect uh, their their free will as well. So another, this is the third definition of freedom is what I want to focus more on this on this discussion. So freedom is the state of not being imprisoned or enslaved. It's the state of not being imprisoned or slave. It does not, actually dito hindi naka-emphasize if it is a physical prison or an invisible prison. We might have been liberated for more than 100 years, for 123 years. We have been free from slavery of the Spaniards. Pero are we really free? In personally, do we enjoy what it really means to have true freedom? The cage have been opened, inilabas na tayo, but are we really free? So, let's just greet other coaches who have joined us. Hello, Coach Teen. Ayan, so hello, Coach Teen. Thank you for joining me live at this moment. Ayun, so are are you free? So, sometimes, okay, sometimes we are already free. Physically, we are free. There's really nothing tying us down. Or even if there is an invisible chain. Okay? Not that, na pwede naman talaga tayong umalis. Or pwede naman talaga tayong maging free from those things that are chaining us to whatever we think is hindi natin pinakakawalan. Pero sometimes kasi it's just our will. Sometimes ayaw nating lumabas sa cage kung saan tayo dating naroroon. Because when we talk about freedom, it comes with a lot of responsibilities. Sabi nga 'di ba doon sa Spider-Man ni Uncle Ben, kay Spider-Man, kay Peter Parker. With power comes great responsibility. And with freedom, it comes also with great responsibility. Kaya nga gustong-gusto ko yung quote ni Nelson Mandela, that to be free is not just to be free ka, mag-isa ka, but also to live in a way that respects other people's freedom. It enhances other people's freedom. So when we free ourselves from things, when we think of how we can enjoy, should be in consideration, are others so enjoying that freedom, or others have that freedom? Are they still free when we free ourselves? Are they still as well like us? Okay. So, uh, going back to what I am discussing kanina, yon. Sometimes we don't want to be free. Bakit? Because it comes with a lot of responsibilities. And that those responsibilities, we view it as something that is stressful, that is nakaka-pressure. So if we don't have that resilience in us, so we just want to. So we are free to decide, pero some others decide for us. And then we tell it that, uy, bakit wala akong kakayahang mag-decide? But parang feeling ko nare-restrict ako. Bakit feeling ko naka-imprison ako mentally? Meron tayong invisible. Nandun tayo sa ating invisible prison. Pero it's not because we are restricted by our environment or by other people. Let's just be aware that sometimes it is our choice. It's difficult connection. Let's continue. Ako nawala yung connection ko.
Wala.
Ayun. So, okay. So, sorry for that, for those technical difficulties. Nagkakaroon tayo ngayon ng uh, issues with our connection. But let's not let that hinder us, okay, from expressing our freedom of speech. As I share with you the three things that might be hindering you from experiencing true freedom. Okay, so um, I'm not sure if you are seeing the presentation, but if not, that let that be okay with us. So, yun. Again, these three things all involve how we think about them. So the first thing might be, okay, hindering you from truly experiencing freedom is your past. It's our past. Okay. So how is it hindering us from experiencing true freedom? Okay. If we are so tied up, if we are so limited by our past mistake, but by our past failures, by our past relationship that did not went well, if we are continuously focusing our attention in those things sa past natin, it might be something that is hindering us from truly experiencing freedom. Freedom to choose, freedom to think, freedom to move forward. Okay? So yung mga ginawa natin in the past that we are not forgiving ourselves, or yung mga ginawa sa atin in the past that we are not forgiving these people, nakatali pa rin tayo doon. So that is an invisible chain that might be okay, ah chain caging us. Yun yung mga invisible cage natin in our past that hinders us from really thinking freely about what we can be today and what we can be and who can we become in the future. So like ano ko yung mga iniisip natin, like nag-fail ako dito. Hindi naman ako magaling sa math. Okay? Hindi naman ako magaling sa English. Hindi naman ako magaling magsulat, which can be proven. Like, pwedeng nung high school tayo, hindi talaga, nung elementary tayo, high school, college, mababa yung grade natin sa writing, mababa yung grade natin sa math. We really don't want to be involved with numbers. And we let that be something that defines how we can think today and how we can think about our future. So let us be aware of that thought that we are having about our past. So the second one that might be hindering us is, of course, our present. How is our present might be hindering us or from us truly experiencing what freedom means for us. Okay. So if you think about your current situation, if we think about our current situation in this pandemic, ang dami-daming pros, ang dami-daming hindi pa pwedeng gawin. Is up na konti. Okay. Company ng friends ko. Dahil nga hindi to go. Diba? Pero if yung mga friends na hindi natin nakikita before from the other side of the globe, di ba mas ano na tayo ngayon, mas naging connected tayo with them ngayon. So it's how we think, it's how we view our situation that might be hindering us from our inexperiencing freedom. Okay. Um, are we currently enslaved by our comfort? Nung nag-pandemic kasi 'di ba, nasa bahay tayo. Sometimes it's more comfortable being at home, pwedeng hindi ka masyadong mag-ayos, ba wala kang traffic na pinagdadaanan, hindi mo kailangang gumising ng maaga para lang makipagbuno sa traffic para makapasok ng 8 o'clock sa office. Some of us ha, okay. So, are we being hindered by our comfort in truly experiencing what true freedom is? Are we enslaved by our fears at the current moment that it limits us on what we can do for our what we can do now, on what we can enjoy now, ba? Of how we can serve other people now. So, is our fear caging us, preventing us from being free to express. Yan, freedom of expression, di ba? It's not just that when we say kasi of expression, hindi lang to yung tipong, okay, pasarado nyo lahat ng newspaper o dapat ito lang yung sasabihin nyo sa television o huwag kang lumabas sa gantong ano. But really, in our mind, are we really free? Are we free from those that prevents us from expressing our thoughts, our feelings, expressing who we truly are? Okay. Are we free from thinking what other people think of us? So ito yung isang, this is one of the greatest or the biggest hindrance or the biggest cage that we are putting ourselves in. What other people think. Okay lang naman sana kung what other people think, we view it as something positive. Okay, they will think highly of me or they will think I'm doing something good. Okay sana kung ganun eh. The thing is, we our mind is geared towards the negative eh. Na ano kaya sasabihin ng ibang tao? Baka sabihin nila is I'm stupid. Baka sabihin nila I'm uh, loko-loko or baka sabihin nila siya is crazy. So, are we free from those thoughts in the present that is preventing us from doing what we really want to do? If we want to venture into something new in our life, may bago tayong gustong gawin, gusto nating magtayo ng business, gusto nating mag um, change ng career, o gusto nating i-change yung status natin, yung civil status natin, from single to married, from married to something else. And hindi tayo free yun because of what we think of what other people might think about us. What the community will think about us. Or what is the uh, common thoughts of others that we think about us. Okay. So are we free from those thoughts? And yes, it is all about our thoughts. And dahil, okay, meron tayong past, may present, it's meron din tayong future. Our freedom might be hindered by how we think about our future. Okay. How are you thinking about your future? Are you thinking, meron ka lang bang isang path na nakikita of what your future is? Ganto na ako ngayon, ganto lang din ako sa future. Ganito yung magulang ko before, ganyan din ang magiging future ko. What possibilities are you thinking about your future? Because it affects how free you are uh, now. We cannot, in the past episodes, we've been talking about having dreams, having goals. But sometimes, hindi tayo nag-dream, hindi tayo nag-set ng goals. Sasabihin natin sa sarili natin, I don't have the freedom to dream. I don't have the freedom to set goals. Nare-restrict ako. Eto lang, wala akong oras dyan. Diba? So yung oras natin, hindi rin tayo free to spend it in the things that matters to us. We spend our time in things that are urgent. Ano ba yung dinidictate sa atin ng kasama natin, ng boss natin, ng ibang tao. Yun, are we free to dream of what our future looks like, of what is possible in our future, of what we can attain in the future, of what we can achieve in the future? Do you feel, or are you experiencing that? Are you enjoying that kind of freedom today about your future? So it's all in how we think. If we can give ourselves freedom, if we can give ourselves permission to be free in what we think, we can enjoy that freedom, what true freedom is. And first is awareness. In this session, I just want you to be aware of what are hindering us, of what are preventing us, of what is caging us. Because that's the first step. We might not be aware that these are the things, that these thoughts that we are thinking about our past, our present, and our future are preventing us from enjoying the freedom that we have. We've been liberated for more than 100 years. Let's enjoy that freedom. Freedom that is chaining us from doing the things that is chaining us from our past, our present, and our future thinking, so that we can be free to do the things that we really want, to do the things that we really desire. And what we desire is, I'm sure, for our good, the good of our family, the good of our community. Let us be free to evolve, to grow, to um, gain wisdom in the situations, in the experiences that we are going through. So we have this freedom to decide. We have this freedom to decide how we think about our past. So we can think of it as negative, or we can think of it as a lesson, or we can think of it as something positive that is driving us, that can give us, that will propel us to a bright future. We can also decide how we think about our present, about the rules that we have to follow, about the protocols that we have to follow. And we also have that freedom to decide of what we want to be in the future, of who we want to become in the future. So we have that freedom to decide. We have that freedom to choose. That is the freedom that I want you to experience today as we experience our Independence Day, as we celebrate our Independence Day. As Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, I know but one freedom, and that is the freedom of the mind. Let our minds be free to dream. Let our minds be free to think of the millions of possibilities that we can have. Let our mind be free to think of all the opportunities that we can have. Let our minds be free to experience what true freedom really is. Again, maligayang araw ng kalayaan sa ating lahat. So how are you living your life today? I hope you are living it free. You are living it. You are experiencing true freedom today. So as I end this, that's all for today, and thank you very much for joining me. So before I end, I would like to invite you to join us in the Be Learning Society by becoming a holder of the Be Learning e-card. So Master Coach A has officially launched the Be Learning Society, the tent maker of Be Learning, home for mental fitness, and Decaf Coffee Republic is hosting the Be Learning e-card that unlocks opportunities to smarter living with monthly perks. So yung mga perks natin dito, the first one is a 5% discount for food and beverages ordered at Decaf Coffee Republic. The second perk is the masterclass, the monthly masterclass that is happening every third Saturday of the month. So for this month of June, this is our second month here in the Be Learning Society. So on June 9, yung masterclass natin, our masterclass will be held on June 19. Okay, so the third perk that we enjoy as Be Learning e-card holder is a 90-minute coaching session with a senior coach from the Life Coach Philippines. So for this month, okay, for this month's mental model masterclass is scheduled on June 19, 7 p.m. Save the date. For that, Master Coach A will teach the mental model barbell. Discover how you can develop mental fitness by regular lifting of the mental model barbell. So for more information and registration assistance, please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. Okay, and for those who wants to join the life coaching profession, I would like to invite you to Master Coach A's Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coaching Certification Program. This is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating new path new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. It includes 21-day web-based learning, 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program package also comes with many other bonuses, so connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So, today, yung batch 2 of the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program, day 3 today. Happening today is the day 3. This is the third day of the live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A. So, ayan, thank you everyone for joining me live today, and thank you very much for uh, your time is spent here. I hope you get your pack my bag moments and share it in your timeline, FB group, and FB page. So as I end this conversation, let me invite you once again to join us to be part of what we are doing as an organization of life certified life coaches. So do join us for another coaching conversation later at 4 p.m. with Coach John Roca for coaching for premium growth. And once again, this is Coach Cee from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us from the Philippines. Love pang boom, love pang boom, love pang boom. Bye!